This video is sponsored by Dunkin' Donuts. Thanks for the free drinks, snacks, and goodies, and for sponsoring today's video. So the fine people at Dunkin' Donuts know that I come in pretty often to occasionally get a snack wrap, maybe a decaf coffee, and maybe a green tea for my little pick-me-up on the go. Well, lucky for me, Dunkin's got a brand new summer refresh menu, complete with s'mores-related items, hot honey bacon, and some delicious oat milk lattes. And just for you, we partnered up with Dunkin'. They were kind enough to give us some freebies to check out the summer refresh menu, do a little taste test mega video for you, and enjoy a little peek at what's on the menu at Dunkin' Donuts. Check it out. Hey everybody, it's your boy Crash, and summer is officially here, and it is hot. And I mean really hot. Pretty scorching hot, in fact. It's a bit of a concern. We should probably cool off and do something about it. Lucky for you, Dunkin's already on that train. They're already getting you taken care of, making sure you're staying cool with their new summer refresh menu all summer long. And this isn't just your typical normal taste test video. No. See, as part of the Summer of WOAH, Dunkin' Donuts was kind enough to not only hook a brother up with some delicious goodies, but this is a officially sponsored taste test mega video. We're going to be trying 4 different summer refresh items from their new menu. And they're making sure that you get that sort of cozy, sort of fun, outdoorsy summer vibe with everything. How do I know? Well, I've been going to Dunkin' for quite some time. Mostly just to get a coffee, maybe to get like a bite to eat. Ever since they opened one right next to where I live, it's been pretty convenient. I already have boosted stats because, well, can't go wrong with some green tea and coffee. Sometimes I'll get myself a wake-up wrap. Other days I'll get myself one of those full, like, green goodness wraps, or even a chicken roasted pepper wrap. And we've done actually a few Dunkin' taste tests. But not like this. We have today not 1, not 2, not even 3, not even 3, cool slide transition, but 4, count them 4, Dunkin' items in this super mega taste test. Let's see how things are. And just for you, normally I'm not a big sugary type of person, but I haven't had a good s'mores related thing in a long time. And as such, I was craving s'mores, but I can't really eat s'mores. They were kind enough to hook a brother up with 2 of their new drinks. One of which is directly straight from the app. The other one is kind of a custom blend. Let's get started with the custom blend. So what I have here is a small iced decaf coffee. Pretty simple. What my normal order is. But you'll notice too that with this, I got the s'more syrup and the marshmallow cream fluff. That's right, marshmallows and s'mores. Sounds like a Hershey's dream. I know. Lucky for me, this will be easily probably the best thing. Let's try it out and see how it is. That is actually really good. If we inspect it a little bit, you can see sort of that marshmallow cream in there. You can see some of these s'mores, color and aesthetic that's actually in the drink itself, along with that little bit of chocolatey in the bottom. And on top of that, you could tell that it's something that is definitely going to enlighten the summer mood. So whether you be out and about, going on a camping trip, maybe you're going kayaking, or maybe you're just getting out of town. It's definitely delicious, definitely worth the price, and honestly, I love a good decaf coffee. It's even better because Dunkin's one of the few places that actually, you know, does a decent moderation with their syrups and stuff. So as such, I like to have a little bit of a treat every now and then. This will be a fun summer treat. I like it a lot. But we're not done. We need to also get some breakfast, because breakfast is an important part of the day. You gotta have breakfast. Lucky for me, I always get a wake-up wrap. Now, typically I get egg and cheese, or maybe I'll get like a sausage, egg, and cheese. Something like that. But hot honey is all the rage. It's everywhere. Wendy's did it. I think a few chicken places did it. Carl's Jr. did it at one point. So why not Dunkin'? They have a new hot honey wake-up wrap with egg, cheese, hot honey syrup, and bacon. And I'm more of a sausage guy, if I'm being honest. But when I heard that they were doing hot honey bacon, now you had something that was a unique profile that sounded pretty good. Let's try it and see how it is. It's pretty good. It's not super spicy with the heat levels. You get that little bit of that sort of sweet taste with the honey and the syrup. Egg and cheese is always nice to have. And that crispiness with the bacon definitely pairs pretty well with it. It's pretty filling overall. I like it a lot. It's pretty solid. And it'll definitely get you going in the morning. But sometimes you need something that really fills you up. Something that needs like a little more oomph to it, right? Well, that's where the hot honey breakfast sandwich comes in. Same concept, but on your choice of bread with all sorts of goodies. And this thing that they made for me is a behemoth. Look at this thing. This thing is absolutely loaded. It's got the sourdough bread on it, which I chose to do instead of croissant, egg, cheese, and bacon. And yes, if you're wondering why I'm kind of doing these pan shots, it's because I'm actually multi-recording this on both my tablet and my phone. First off, there's sourdough alone. Crunchy, freshly baked, satisfying. But let's really get in there and see how truly amazing the hot honey bacon and the egg and cheese go well on a bread sandwich. Let's jump in there. So I'm going to be honest, because I realize this is a sponsored video, but I never sugarcoat things. The sourdough sandwich is not bad, but it's not great. I prefer this in smaller doses in like a wake-up wrap. Or even if they did this as like a normal wrapped version, like say the roasted chicken and poblano wrap or the green goodness wrap, I would prefer this with maybe some like extra stuff in there and some veggies in a wrap. And that to me would be a little more filling. Maybe have as like a toasted wrap. That would be better. Especially because it would kind of almost be sort of like a breakfast wrap or breakfast burrito. That's just me. But for what it is, it's pretty decent. It's not my favorite, but for the flavor that you get from it, combined with, again, the bacon, the syrup, the egg and cheese, it's not bad. But, listen, after a hearty breakfast, after you got a little bit of your decaf and a little bit of room in for, some delicious treats, you need to save room for at least one little pick-me-up. Something on the go. Something to sort of enjoy throughout the day. Yeah, sure, you can get a small decaf. You can get a small regular coffee and just get started. But sometimes you gotta be in your treat yourself era, as you can see. And as you can see, dripping everywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring you directly from the app a small iced decaf oat milk latte with s'mores syrup, oat milk, and the marshmallow whipped cream. Let's not waste any time. We're in our treat ourselves era. And as such, we need to treat ourselves. Cheers. Oh, and thanks Dunkin for the sponsored content. Ooh. You know what? I want to try something real quick. You folks stay right there. You guys have a spoon? We're back. So, I had to get a spoon, because here's the thing about this. I kind of want to get some of that crunchy crumble. Again, we're in our treat ourselves era. And as such, we gotta treat ourselves. Let's really break this down and see how it is. And, if you're watching this here, I'm gonna give you a quick look. Look at that crunchy crumble. Look at that crunchy crumble. It looks like a good crunchy crumble. Here. Just so you see it as well too. There we go. So, how is the crunchy crumble? Well, let's take a quick look, shall we? I like that a lot. That is nice. It's got like a very good, I like that it's almost like crumbled up like graham crackers, which is perfect. You got that little bit of that s'mores chocolatey feeling. You've got that little bit of oat milk, which is just perfect for it. You've got the marshmallow fluff cream. And then you've got these sort of little crunchy, sort of like graham crackery like bits in there. With just a little bit of chocolate. And you know what? That's the thing about Dunkin'. You never know what they're going to wind up doing. Listen, unlike other coffee places that dare not shall be named, I won't say who they are, but they're very limited with what they invent. They don't accommodate a lot of sugar-free options. They don't do a lot of things outside of, complicated, overly priced coffees. You know the one I'm talking about with the weird mermaid creature. I don't even know what that creature is. At Dunkin', you don't need that. Sometimes at Dunkin', you just need to have fun when you're having coffee and breakfast. Sometimes you just want to let your imagination run wild. And sometimes you just want to be nice to yourself and treat yourself. So, come to Dunkin'. Get yourself a delicious s'mores, decaf latte, or non-decaf. Get yourself a nice latte. Get yourself a s'mores latte with whipped cream, marshmallow fluff, some graham crackers. Get yourself a wake-up wrap. Something to get you perked up in the morning. Or just get yourself a sandwich. And who knows? Maybe you'll find your favorite classic. Also, don't forget to do yourself a favor before you do any of this. Obviously, I shouldn't have to tell you this. You should know this. But it would be wise to download the Dunkin' app. I mean, you earn points towards free drinks and free snacks and free goodies. But they're also doing lots of fun promotions. Including, every Wednesday, you can get double points on cold brews. You can also get 100 bonus points on every mobile purchase on Mondays. Something to incentivize you to get up on those early Monday mornings. And lastly, Dunkin's cool enough to make sure that you can order right on the app, skip the wait, and get to where you're going. Dunkin gets it. So do I. And as for me, well, I'm in my treat myself era. This is Crash, signing out for a very special Dunkin' Donuts sponsored Taste Test Palooza of their summer refresh for 2024. And special thanks to the fine, wonderful people at Dunkin'. If it wasn't for them, it wouldn't have given me the hookup. And thank you, Dunkin', for helping me make some sweet, delicious content. Until next time.